Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect look for a job interview. You want it to be clean and you want it to be put together, but you don't want too much makeup on. So we're going to stick to neutrals, but we're going to have a nice lift to the skin as well. Today my model is Danny. She'll be helping me out. And my name's Katie James. I'm a makeup artist in New York City. I'm going to start with a nice taupe base. You want to see that you're wearing a little bit of makeup at an interview. You don't want it to be too clean, but you also want it to be pretty natural so that you look professional as well. So I'm starting with a medium taupe shade. So this has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's just going to help it blend. It's not anything over the top. You don't want too much glitter for a job interview. I'm starting right in the middle of the eyelid and working that out. You just want a nice clean base for that. And just a little bit more color in the crease and on the outer corner of the eye. We'll just keep it a little bit more dimension in it, so that way it looks like you're wearing two colors, but you only had to do one. So then to go in with the crease, we're going to use a chocolate brown. Again, you can change these up for your skin tone, but browns and neutrals work well for everybody. So if you have your eye about halfway open, you can find your natural crease a little bit easier. I'm just going to follow that. And that gives a little bit more depth to the eye. It still looks really professional, but you get a little bit more depth to the eye. I'm just using the tip of the brush so I can get right in the crease. Still pretty subtle. You don't want a smoky eye for going to the office. So it's simple, it looks very nice. You won't have to take too much time doing your makeup. You can prepare for your interview instead. So now we're going to do a little bit of liner. I'm going to do a deep brown. It's a little more subtle than a black or a charcoal, and we're looking for a professional look, so that's what we're going to use. This is a cream eyeliner. It stays on really, really nicely. You won't have to be worrying about doing touch-ups. So right along the lash line with a small brush, you're just drawing a pretty thin line right on the lash line. That little bit of definition, but it's still really, really soft. This has a little bit of sheen in it, like a little copper shimmer. You can use just a flat matte brown as well if you prefer. So then on the bottom, we're keeping it pretty light. I'm just going in the outer corner. Give a little bit of definition. And that way you can see the eye a little bit better, but it's not gonna run underneath. You have a nice line and a little bit of definition underneath. I never go further than halfway in. It kind of closes the eye up. This will just accentuate the eye, make it look a little bit bigger. So that's some soft definition from the liner. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of mascara. Again, we don't want anything to be over the top, so we'll do one or two coats. She's wearing false lashes. You can put a pair of natural lashes on if you like that for an interview, but you can just do couple coats on your own lashes. Just make sure you get those little ones on the outside and the inside. The tip of the brush works nice for that. So for blush, we're going to keep it simple. We don't want too much shimmer or sheen. We're not going out to the club. You want to look professional. So we're just going to pick a matte shade. I'm doing a matte kind of peachy medium shade. So we're just doing it very light. So you want to just tap it in. You want to look alive and fresh and awake. So we do want a little bit of color on the face, but we're not going to go too overboard. It's very, very pretty and light. I'm doing it right on the apples and then bringing it up on the cheekbones. And then there's a temple. You don't want to look lifeless, or like you're falling asleep, so it just adds a little bit to the face. Our finishing touch is our lip. I like to do a little bit of color on the lip, even though it's an interview. You still want to look clean and like you're put together, so a little bit of color will add some lift to the face and make you look more awake and alive. So I'm doing a berry tone lip gloss. So when you're doing color and you don't want it to be too over the top, a lot of times I like to do glosses because they're still sheer. You get the idea of the color, but it's not going to be over the top like a lipstick. I'm just doing a little bit, and you're going to start right in the middle of the lid and blend that out. And this has a nice tone to it, but it's not overpowering her face. It doesn't look like she's wearing too much, like she's about to go out for the night. Just want pretty. Nothing too crazy. So that's our completed interview look. I'll just do a quick recap for you. First, we started with a light layer of taupe eyeshadow all over the eye to give it a base. Then we went in with a chocolate brown and then just defined the crease a little bit. We did a light layer of brown cream eyeliner. You could use a pencil if you prefer. A couple of coats of mascara in black. A nice kind of peachy toned blush so that adds a little bit of life to the face. And then a berry lip gloss. So there you have it, your perfect interview makeup. I'd like to thank Danny for helping me out today. My name's Katie James. You can view more of my work at CHIC.TV. Thanks for watching.